The Richest Man in Babylon, Chapter 7. The Walls of Babylon. Chapter 7 of The Richest Man in Babylon is called The Walls of Babylon. Unlike the previous chapters, which focus directly on money, this chapter teaches an important lesson about protection and security. The story begins with an elderly man named Sharru Nada. Speaking to a group of people, he asks them to think about the great city of Babylon. Babylon is famous throughout the world. It has magnificent temples, beautiful buildings, busy markets, and wealthy citizens. Merchants travel from many lands to trade there. However, Sharru Nada explains that Babylon's greatness depends on something more than wealth. It depends on its walls, the mighty walls. The walls of Babylon are enormous. They surround the city and protect everyone living inside. The walls are strong, thick, and difficult for enemies to break through. Because of these walls, the people of Babylon can live, work, and trade without constantly fearing invasion. The citizens know that if an enemy army appears, the wall will defend them. This protection allows the city to prosper. Without the walls, Babylon's wealth could easily be stolen. Times of danger. Sharru Nada tells stories about periods when enemy armies attacked Babylon. Powerful kings from neighboring lands wanted to conquer the city and seize its treasures. The attackers believed that Babylon's riches would soon belong to them, but they underestimated the strength of the walls. The defenders remained protected behind the massive barriers. Although the enemy armies surrounded the city, they could not easily enter. The walls gave the people confidence and security. Eventually, many attacks failed because Babylon was so well protected. The lesson behind the story, after describing the walls, Sharru Nada asks an important question. What protects your wealth? Many people work hard to earn. They save, invest, and build assets. However, not everyone thinks about protection just as Babylon needs. Needed walls. Individuals need financial protection. Without protection, wealth can disappear through mistakes, poor investment, theft, bad decisions, or unexpected difficulties. The walls become a symbol for financial security, protecting what you build. Sharru Nada explained that creating wealth is one part of success. The second part is protecting it. Many people earn money but lose it because they fail to guard it carefully. For example, trust dishonest people. Some take risky investments, some spend their savings recklessly, some spend their savings, some fail to prepare for emergencies. As a result, their financial position becomes weak, just as a city without walls is vulnerable. Wealth without protection is vulnerable. Security creates confidence. Another lesson from the chapter is that security creates peace of mind. The people of Babylon slept peacefully because they trusted their walls. Similarly, people who manage their finances wisely often feel less stress about the future. They know they have savings. They know they have plans for emergencies. They know their wealth is protected. This confidence helps them make better decisions. Fear decreases when preparation increases. Preparing for challenges. Sharru Nada reminds his listeners that challenges are a normal part of life. No one can predict every problem. Unexpected events may occur. Business conditions may change. Accidents and hardships may arise because of this. Wise people prepare in advance. Preparation acts like a well protection them from future difficulties. Waiting until a crisis occurs is often too late. Strong protection should be built before it becomes necessary. The importance of planning. The chapter also emphasizes planning. The builders of Babylon did not wait for an enemy attack before construction the walls. They built them ahead of time. Likewise, people should not wait until financial trouble appears before thinking about security. Planning ahead helps reduce risk. This includes saving money, avoiding unnecessary debt, making careful investments, seeking good advice, preparing for the future. These habits strengthen financial stability. A symbolic chapter. Although this chapter contains financial rule than earlier chapters. His message is powerful. The walls symbolize every action that protects what people have earned. Many readers focus only on growing wealth. Sharru Nada reminds them that keeping wealth is equally important. Riches that are not protected may eventually disappear. The strongest financing plans combine growth with security. Why Babylon survived? Sharru Nada explained that Babylon became one of the greatest cities in history because its people understood the importance of protection. The walls represented discipline, preparation, and foresight. These same qualities help individuals adjust financially. People who plan ahead often avoid many common problems. They create strong foundation for themselves and their families. The main message. By the end of the chapter, the listeners understand why Sharru Nada chose to speak. Could go about walls instead of gold. Gold can be earned. Gold can grow, but gold must also be protected. The walls of Babylon reminds everyone that wealth requires defense, suggests comes not only from making money, but also from guarding it wisely. The chapter encourages readers to build their own wealth through careful planning, saving, and responsible financing decisions.